Hi everyone! Welcome to my channel, Demi's Divinations. Thank you so much for tuning into this video. So I just did a meditation, and anytime I do a meditation, I always just feel like so good after and just in such a good mood. So I thought it would be a good idea to maybe just film a video while I'm in this good mood. And something that kind of came to mind during the meditation that I was doing was, we hear all the time, what's the difference between your heart and your mind? And it's a huge belief I feel that people have, is that listening to your heart is stupid and your mind always knows what's best. And I just kind of want to get into that a little bit, because from what I've learned over the years of expanding my spiritual practice and really just getting to know who I am, the kind of person that I am, what I like, what I don't like, and just getting to know who Demi is how important it is to know thyself, and then of course listening to your heart. And it's really unfortunate that people are taught, and keep in mind, anything we think or believe is because these are things that we're taught. So it's, in my opinion, it's crazy how people are taught from an early age that, to separate your heart, to put your heart in this box of emotions and being illogical and being too much and being overly emotional is wrong and it's bad, and that's your heart. But your mind is logical. Your mind is the logic. And so people grow up with these beliefs that, oh, I shouldn't listen to my heart because my heart is going to place me in the wrong direction. I have to listen to my mind. And it's totally not the case. Your mind is actually your ego. Your mind is basically, I would say, like your false self, like the false sense of yourself. Your mind is that part of you that is usually either in fear or in anger, telling you, oh, you can't apply to that job because you're not going to make X amount of dollars and you're not going to impress this person, and you have to impress your family, and you have to, make a good impression on these people, and you have to live up to this standard, and blah, 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 blah. And it's like, how many decisions do we make based on what others tell us to do and based on what other people tell us that we are? It's like, how many people, are in relationships, that their parents would want for them, but it's not what that person wants for themselves. They're not listening to their heart. How many people, are in certain jobs because it's what their family wants them to be doing? It's like a lot of the things that we do in life are kind of, we're just going along with what other people want for us and what other people tell us we should be doing. Oh, your dad was a lawyer and your mom was a lawyer and your cousin's a lawyer, so you have to be a lawyer, And so I really want, if you're watching this, just kind of think about it. Like, what do you want? Like, what is it that you truly want? And listen to your heart, because your heart is actually the real you, and your heart is the piece of you that knows everything. And your heart is the most intelligent part about you. Your heart knows who you are and why you're here and what you love to do. And your heart really cannot lie to you. Your heart cannot be deceived, but it's really your mind, which I like to call the ego, that kind of puts up this like false reality. Your ego and your mind are basically the ones that'll be like, oh, you gotta marry this person because it's gonna make these people proud of you. You gotta get this job because it's gonna make these people proud of you. But really, it's all ego. And so that kind of got me thinking today, because I feel like people have it switched, where people think, oh, my heart, is like the overly emotional ones doing things based off emotions, and you should never do things based off of emotions. But your mind is, the one that is the most clear-headed. And I I just don't really believe that. I think your heart is actually, it's not emotional. Your ego is actually the one that's emotional. Emotional in the sense of living life based off of fear, you know, societal expectations, judgment, whereas your heart is, you know, just neutrality and stillness and just knowing exactly what it is that you need to do. So I hope that made sense. I know it was a little bit of a rambling, but just, you know, to kind of get you thinking, like, where do these beliefs come from that we have, and who do they belong to? It's, you know, ask yourself the beliefs that you have, whether it's beliefs about, you know, your perfect relationship, your perfect life, you know, this, that, and ask yourself, is this something that I came up with for myself that I really believe from the bottom of my heart, or is this from someone else? So I hope that gives you a little bit of something to play with and think about. Thank you so much for watching this video, and have a wonderful day. Bye-bye.